the opportunity to speak today. I was very excited about it because I knew right away what I wanted to talk about. Spirit's been speaking to me about this for a while. So, as you know, and you've heard me say and talk about, and I'm going to do it again and again and again. We often wonder what spirit is, or at least I have, and we have different versions of what it is, but I want to suggest a particular one. And that is that when we consider that we're human beings living on planet Earth, we're part of a vast, unthinkably huge universe. Incomprehensible how huge it is. And that universe is humming along every day. It's doing its thing. It's creating stars and planets are moving and everything's happening. And we're just here on this mud ball as part of it, just part of it, this teeny weeny part of it, zooming around, doing our thing here. So our planet is doing its thing. And as we can tell now, we're in one of the things that our planet does is it goes through its seasons. So here we are in the fall, very different from the summer and very different from the winter. And it happens every year, whether we want it to or not, and whether we like it or not. We all have our favorites, but it just happens. And all the plants and animals do their thing constantly. The leaves fall and dogs bark and cats get petted. They just do their thing. They're all happy, all animals, all insects, all birds, all everything just keeps ticking along with its own intelligence, doing exactly what it needs to be doing. And then each of us does too. We have a body that as we're sitting here right now, it's doing its thing. You're not thinking about breathing. You are not making your heart beat. You are not having trillions of cells doing things inside your body. You're not doing any of that. It's being done for you. You are being breathed. Your heart is being beat. You are the effect of that energy, that intelligence, which is so brilliant. Imagine how beyond comprehension brilliant. I know you've known certain amounts of things about your body. It's doing incredible stuff. Human beings will be working on the mystery of the body until there's no planet. What makes it work and how it functions and how to resolve things. Oh, it's this gigantic mystery. And it's happening at every second, and we're all blessed by it. And that which is animating it and that which is causing it to operate is spirit. Spirit is that which has the universe function, has our planet function, has our body function. That is what leaves the body when you die. It actually doesn't leave the body kind of leaves it. Because the body, because of its, at least at this point, finite ability to remain on planet Earth, it just kind of quits for whatever reason, heart attack, or just go to sleep and that's it, I'm done. Whatever reason, the body quits. And what is gone from the body is that energy is spirit. That is spirit. That's who we are. So our body is really an expression of spirit, nothing more. We're all unique, like flowers. We're all very different. I mean, you could have a field of lilies and each lily is different from the next. So are we, totally unique, and unique in every kind of way. I mean, not just height and weight and skin color and hair and all that, but we're unique in our view of life and our expression of it and the ways that we deal with life. So we are spirit incarnated into a body. We just happen to be bodies instead of trees. I mean, we may have been a tree at some point. I don't know about that. But right now, you're here, I'm here, and I know we're bodies. Okay. So I wondered for a number of years what it meant to be a spiritual being having a human experience. Now I know. I mean, I wondered about that for a while, and I realized that is it. We are spirit. We are that energy. Carl Sagan said, we're made of the same stuff that the stars are made of. It is so. I mean, this has all been proven by science, and not just me standing here saying this. And that and then we have this body through which spirit, that life can be expressed and gets, as I said, uniquely in different ways. Well, one of the things that we deal with as human beings on planet Earth is this business of light and dark. Our lightness, our darkness. And it isn't a dance. Well, it's kind of funny. I keep bumping into and realizing that we kind of live backwards from the way that things really are and really work. So we act like light and dark. Light's good, dark's bad. It's kind of silly because half of our day is light and half of our day is dark. I mean, duh. All we have to do is look at the universe, and we'll see how vast darkness is and how important it is. We couldn't see the stars if it wasn't in the dark. So it's important that we begin to allow that darkness has its own wonder and beauty, just like light. And that means for each of us personally. So most of the time when we're in this place called darkness, we don't like it. We want to get rid of it. We want to feel good. We want to feel positive. We want to get all that stuff away. So we tend not to embrace it, never mind enjoy it. I mean, perish the thought. We should enjoy any kind of darkness. But there's always a gift in it. So today in particular, I want to talk about one aspect of our darkness, and that is our longing and discontent. So we are discontented about a variety of things. We got issues with things, little things and big things. And you can find us complaining. The drop of a hat doesn't take anything. We can complain. We can bring our darkness into the light at any moment. Give us a chance. Slightest little thing. Complain about somebody, complain about something, etc. So you could say we walk around discontent. Now, why that started, what got that going, I don't know. But it happened a long time ago. And so often I have found that discontent has moved me into, though not always, a longing. So I'll give you an example, use my life. I had been for years very discontent about money in my life. Years ago, I was in a seminar, and one of the things we were supposed to do was to interview any relatives, and particularly your parents if they were alive, and find out what they had to say about money. So I did. My parents were alive, and I said, so tell me about money in your life. And both of them, I didn't do this on the same day. They weren't in the room with each other, but each of them started what they had to say about money and said, first thing, well, money's a struggle. So I grew up with money being a struggle. And by golly, it has been. You know, it has been a struggle in my life. Unfortunately, because I didn't catch that early enough. I have managed to transfer that to my children and them to their grandchildren. Whoa, whoopee. So, but I've been working on it personally, and had it be a struggle and had it be a problem for a number of years. And then I came to grips with it. It doesn't have to be that way. As a matter of fact, one time my dad was so enraged about something I said, and he, his veins were bulging and his eyes were big and his face was red and he was spitting, and told me, you're only entitled to what you're born into. You cannot get it beyond that. I mean, and he was adamant about it. So, some people deal with, I'm going to call a piece of darkness. I don't deserve it, but I was dealing with, I'm not entitled. So it's taken years for me to unravel that. Now, we can call that was a discontent. It's a gift to me. It was a gift. Didn't see it that way for a very long time. But it has also led me to a longing. Excuse all this coughing thing. My throat's a bother today. And the longing is to have lots of money. Okay, then. So, okay, that's not, well, of course, that makes sense. I didn't have a lot and it was a struggle. So now what would be the antidote? Would be to have more money. That makes sense. Okay. But so I thought, Why is that? And that led me to, I don't want money for money's sake. I want money so I can give it away. I'd love to be Mackenzie Scott. You know, she's got $33 billion and she's going to give away the money till the safe is empty. Oh. Her ex-husband, Jeff Bezos, has $335 billion to give away. I love that. So I realized in the process that longing and discontent were sacred signals from spirit. See, that's the hidden truth in our darkness. Our darkness is sacred. It's a sacred signal. If you look at life, life is always moving, expanding, and growing. And, you know, the Talmud says that with every blade of grass, there is an angel whispering to it, grow, grow. We're being whispered to it, but we misidentify the discontent and the longing as a problem. We could say everything that's going on planet Earth right now, there's so much that doesn't work. Instead of it being a problem, there's something for us to gain and learn. Now, you and I are not going to run around and solve, poor President Biden's not going to solve everything that's on planet Earth either. No one person is. So those things that are discontents to you are signal for you to look within and see, what does that mean? Does that mean there's a longing that comes? Sometimes they're separate and sometimes one backs into the other. But a longing is something that I wish this or I wish that. I would love to. I've talked to a lot of people lately all about, I didn't even ask them. They're just starting to talk to me about, if I won the lottery, this is what I do. So we all have longings of, I'd love to have that kind of career. I'd love to have that kind of house. And then many people say, I'd love that, but I've given up on it. Because we haven't used it as the signal that spirit meant for us to use it for. So the most hidden secret is that that's not a problem. It's a sacred signal to us from this intelligence that has the universe, the planet, and our bodies functioning. It's a sacred signal. That flies in the face of how we live. Because how we live is those discontents are a problem and they should be fixed. There's something wrong here. I'm going to suggest that's not the case. Yes, there are things that don't please us. But they're signals to us personally. What does that mean to you? What are you discontented about? I'm going to take a minute now and let you see if you can find one. Find a discontent in your life. You may not have to go far or think hard. So just pick one. See if it moves you into a longing. What is that discontent? See, my discontent about money moved me into longing for more money. So it moves you into a longing. So what's that longing about? Try this question. What do I love? What do I love? See, the universe is asking you to express that love. So in my case, I was unhappy with the state of money, moved me into a longing to have more. Why? Because I love to give. I love it. It's like my all-time favorite thing. So I don't have billions of dollars, but I do have time and energy. And like just yesterday, my daughter got a message from a friend whose brother is finally, he got beat up, so he's not homeless. And he's in this is in the city, and he's in some facility here in Oakland. And the friend was made this post that said, if anybody can contribute any clothing to him, all he has is his gown. So she and I went to Goodwill and we picked up some things and we went over there and gave them to him. Why? Because we love doing that. We love giving. I would love billions of dollars. I feel like calling Mackenzie Scott up and saying, can I help you? Because she said, it's a piece of work to spend give that money away. It's just not that easy. So what do you love? That's what the signal is sending you to. It's not there to make other people wrong or to make you wrong. No, it's a sacred signal to find what you love and express that. The universe wants that expressed as fully and completely as you can. Doesn't mean you have to have a big office. You don't have to be president. You don't have to be president of anything. Just express it where you are in your life. Express it to yourself. Express it to your friends, to your community, anybody around you, whatever that is that you love, express it. So that's what I do. I just, at the level that I can, I give. Oh, why? It's not better than anybody else. Just because I love doing it. I just love doing it. I had to come to grips with that too, because I remember dealing with a friend who I could call her a taker. So if you put a taker and a giver together, that taker can wear out that giver. And that was how I felt with this friend. And I thought to myself, I don't want to not give because I like to. I love it so much. I learned how to manage it with her so I could still give to the extent that I could. And I felt good. And I also made a contribution to her. I just wasn't going to be, quote unquote, taken advantage of. So now I'm happy because now I give and I'm happy when I do, and she's happy and we both win. So the secret is it's a signal from spirit. Please do not consider these things that don't work a problem. They're not. They're for you. They're a signal to you. You're the one that has to discern what it's about. I can't do that for you. I gave you my example because that's what I've done. But there's some more of you, more of the spirit that you are to be expressed in life. And that's all that these issues, these problems that we call them, these discontents are there for. So go to use it for yourself and find out, why am I all upset about that? Maybe you're upset the way people treat each other. Okay, what does that mean? You want a world of peace. Okay, what does that mean? Why? What do you love? What do you love about that? You love loving. Okay, go love somebody. Go love lots of somebodies. As a matter of fact, when you find yourself discontent, that's a signal that spirit's saying, love somebody. Stop being angry with them. Stop being upset with them. Forgive them. Go love them. You do know, by the way, that forgiveness isn't about them. It's really for you to be freed up. Why free you up? So you can get in touch with what you love and express it anywhere and everywhere. That's all. Ain't that great? I mean, it is a little bit of a mind bender because you do have to think a little differently. But I tell you what, the minute you think differently, you feel better. The minute you flip the coin on a discontent and ask spirit, what's the signal for you? You instantly in your body, you've uncrimped the hose and let spirit more fully flow through you. Because when you're harboring the discontent, when you're holding on to it, it crimps that hose, which is the flow of spirit through you. And uncrimp your hose and more of spirit flows through you. And you are living fully in touch with spirit and expressing, I'm going to say expressing her. Some people have said that the universe is a female, a black female, as a matter of fact. Look she's given birth to a universe. She's given birth to all of us and she's forever giving. I like that. So anyway, my dear ones, that's all there is to do. So take that which bothers you, take that discontent, see what signal you are being sent and back it into, what do I love? What do I love that I'm so discontent about it over here? What is it that I love? And take that and inquire into that. And you will be not only a glorious expression of spirit, but you'll be one happy person, which of course is an expression of spirit. But never mind spirit, you don't have to deal with spirit. You just be a happy person, just right here, right now. So let me also say in closing, thank you. Thank you from me to you for this opportunity. I love being able to do this, and I love being able to have the opportunity to express spirit. This is an expression of spirit for me. This is me giving to you that which spirits ask for me to give. Oh, how perfect. How perfect. I love it. I'm very blessed, have a beautiful family, have great friends, great community, as you do. You're all here. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this glorious time of year. And thank you for that we take this time, at least this time, to be grateful together. And while I won't be here for Thanksgiving, I will be with my family. So I won't see any of you, but I do love you and I do appreciate you. And I thank you very much for this opportunity. And thank you for this life. So let us pray. Divine Spirit, thank you for us. Thank you for the wonder and the gift of being a human being. Thank you that you've given us this opportunity to express you in such a wide variety of ways. Such wonder, such beauty, such uniqueness. We are so blessed. We honor you in every way that we can. We express you in ways we want to and have always wanted to, and are always learning and growing and wanting to do more of that. We live appreciating you. Thank you. All there is to say, all there is to say is thank you. Amen. Blessed be, and so it is.